Hey everyone, welcome back to Pack-a-Punch, episode 11. If you missed the last video, it was a pack opening that massively jumped our team from the weekend classic, from where we were still working on finishing our silver to gold tier, to now we are working on our gold to diamond tier. So we have an all gold team with certain diamonds where we have upgraded or pulled from a pack, etc. So this is the current team. Last thing we were trying to decide on was a couple of our upgrades. We ended up going with Mike Napoli at catcher over the William Contreras we talked about. And we did stick with Roman Anthony out in left field. So currently, this is our current team for Pack-a-Punch this episode. Our new team captain is Austin Riley. We also have Bo Bichette currently playing shortstop. Just because he's playing up today on his hitting stats, though, he is a defensive liability, especially in his secondary position. So we obviously have Carlos Correa and Dansby Swanson on the bench if we do need to sub them in. Bryce Harper is also going to be platooning with Matt Olson at first base because Matt's playing up a lot. He's playing up really well today versus righties. So we're hoping we see a righty on the mound. If not, we will platoon Bryce Harper for the lefty. And then obviously Bryce can hit righties too, so he'll just be the kind of platoon and he can play the rest of the game. Um, this is our new pitching staff. Obviously, from last video, y'all should have saw most of these guys right here. And then we also have our new bullpen. Quick thing. Normally, I go ahead and throw up the rules and stuff earlier, but I wanted to quickly run down the team real quick. But let's go ahead and throw the rules up on the screen right now. Same rules applies. This is pretty much from the gold tier. These are going to say the diamond rules, though. The only difference is going to be some of the trade-in stuff. The 25 for a 20 bundle is still there. A 10 pack for a headliner or ball pack is still there. Now we're going to be doing 25 packs for a diamond pack, though, which is going to include anything like with those deluxe packs, etc., chase packs, whatever. That is just like one pack. Uh, Not any that are guaranteed 90 plus diamonds, though, since we are not past that tier at this point, because I'm not just going to do that to add people to our vault. So it has to have like in the 80s. And then if we happen to pull a 90 plus, they can just go into our vault at that point. Everything else is pretty much the same, though. And then here's our new tier system. Obviously, y'all knew we went from common to bronze to silver to gold. Well, now that we've hit diamond, how diamond is broken down by tiers is our first tier is 85 to 89. Our second tier is 90 to 94. Our third tier is 95 to 98. And our last tier is obviously red diamond, which is 99 overall. And then once our entire team is full of red diamonds, that will completely end the series in its entirety. Still got a ways to go, maybe about halfway there. And it's obviously, I believe, going to slow down a good bit at this point. But we will see. So I'm going to go ahead and move over back to the team real quick. Like I said, you guys saw some of the positions and potential platoons I got going on. But for this gameplay, we are going to have Jackson Trio leading off, Roman Anthony, Austin Riley, new team captain, Nick Kurtz, Mike Napoli, Matt Olson, Bo Bichette, Bryce Strang, Andy Pegas. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. All right, guys, here's the team. Of course, it is a lefty, and I hate hitting ladder also. So we will probably be putting Bryce Harper in for Matt Olson this game. His team's obviously still a little bit better than ours, but we are a lot closer now than we used to be with that bronze and silver and common teams and etc. So we are playing the Atlanta Braves, which is my favorite team. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. This guy does seem pretty solid. 378 average. Ours is a little better, but this guy does seem like a very solid opponent. So I expect a full, hopefully 9 inning game here. Sonny Gray on the mound making his debut. This is our first official diamond starting pitcher. We did technically have Jacob Murkowski, or however you said his name, supercharged at one point up in the 90s, which we did lose that game. But he wasn't an actual diamond, so this is our first official diamond. Let's get into this game. Let's get this win. One pitch, one out from Sonny. Pops him up to center field. And we are off with our full gold tier going to diamond tier of Pack-a-Punch. Lines out to left field with Tatis. He's about over 400 with Tatis. So again, this guy seems to be a pretty good hitter. Yeah, 447 with Bryce Harper right here. So you got to be careful. Bryce Harper goes the other way, gets a single. Little 2-out single right there from Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper in a Braves jersey makes me a little nauseous. Can't lie. Oh, he smokes that fastball. Perfect by him. Good swing there. That's not where I wanted that ball at all. I wanted that inside of the plate, not on top of the plate. We got lucky it was not a home run, though. Here's Jordan. Got to get out of this. And we get him to ground out to the first base over there by Matt Olson. We get out of it with no damage. He's definitely going to be scoring some runs that you can just tell, so we got to have our bats going this game. Al Lauder is on the mound, unfortunately, who I typically very much struggle against in years past. So, a bit of a disadvantage this game, more so than just our team, but it's all right. Hopefully we can get up here and we can actually hit him this game. Quick ground out and fly out, unfortunately. Did not get on that sinker out there, but it does bring up our new team captain, Austin Riley. It was a good cutter by him right there. Let's see if we can get on something and get some packs here with our captain. Austin Riley goes the other way, smokes a curveball. That was low, but we went down and got it. It is a 2-out single from our team captain. That does grab us at least a couple backs there. He's going to bring up Nick Kurtz. Unfortunately, again, not a right-hander, but still got a lot of power here. Just a little bit smaller of a PCI. Unfortunate strikeout ends the inning there. Had a 3-2 count, and he kind of quick pitched the cutter. Missed it pretty bad. So, this is a strikeout, unfortunately, but we move on. Got to pitch good. Bo Bichette, another opportunity. Unfortunately, does not get there. Not a good reaction. Dansby probably makes that play, so that's what I'm a little worried about. Him being at shortstop. But if he can make up for it with his bat, you know. Oh, wow. Weak hit across the infield right there. I was hoping somebody would make a play right there. Nobody did, unfortunately. That puts him first and second with just one out. Not the best swing from him there, but he did get lucky on that. Finding in between the 3-4 hole. He's going to fly out for the second out of the inning. Just attacking up. See if we can Jackson Churio. Yeah, not the best arm there. Maybe if it was Acuna. Here's back to the top of the lineup here. All right, we do strike him out to end the inning. A wild pitch, unfortunately, just let it run in. It was my fault. I had a really bad release and ball went to the backstop. Unfortunately, he just got to run in. I feel like that happens way too much this year. Matt Olson shoots one for a 1-out single right here. Honestly, I forgot to put in Bryce Harper. But, hey, we're taking a single right there. Matt Olson's been hot for us through Weekend Classic, so it's all right. Here's Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette, unfortunately, is way over on it. He messed up the double play ball, though. Thank God. I was way out in front right there, so we did just get bailed. It does bring up Bryce Strank here with 2 on and 1 out. See if we can ambush a sinker. Ooh. Yeah. The unfortunate ambush made our PCI smaller than what it needed to be there. I did chase. Here's Andy Pegas. Let's get some runs. Or Pagas. I don't know how you say his name. Andy crushes it. It's not going to stay fair, is it? Oh my goodness. 4 feet outside of a 3-run home run right there. It's very unfortunate. 1-2 count. We slice down line. That's going to be at least 1. Hopefully 2. I don't think we're going to get 2. Not on Fernando's arm. But we do tie up the ball game. Andy goes down the down the line and bring in a run. Here's Jackson Churio. Let's try to get a couple more here. Our single scores 2. There's ball 4. That's going to bring up bases loaded with 2 outs with Roman Anthony. Could break this game wide open right here. Oh my gosh. I thought I had that. I did not. I think I missed that, but I sure did. Well, we get 1. We do leave the bases stranded, though. Very unfortunate. Missed a very hittable pitch right there, so I hate that. But we at least did tie the game back up. Let's go up there and let's try to pitch well. Austin Riley shoots one down the sideline. Second time we've gotten that curveball. We are going 2 with 74 speed from our team captain. I know Nando's got an arm, though, but we should be safe. Yep. That was really close. Leadoff double from our team captain, Austin Riley, right there. Brings up Nick Kurtz. We roll over on it, but it is going to move the runner over. Chase the changeup right there. Had 2 strikes, had to protect. Here's Mike Napoli. Come on, Mike. Let's get the run in. Mike Napoli crushes it. That ball is hopefully gone. If not, it's at least going to get the run in. Wow, it could not be much deeper. That kind of sucks, but we do get the run in at least, though. Good swing by Mike right there. 98 off the bat, 90 power. I expected that to be gone, but it's all right. Here's Matt Olson. He is 1-for-1, so we're just going to leave him in instead of putting Bryce Harper. Unfortunate flag, going to end the inning. That was a really great pitch from him. I know I probably should have put in Bryce. My thing is, honestly, I've always loved Matt Olson's swing. I am obviously a little biased because of the Braves fan, but just take that out of it. I've always loved Matt Olson's swing. I'm batting 48 with him, or maybe a tad lower now. Um, and I know Harper's a very popular swing, but I've never just been the biggest fan. But either or, we're just going to rock with what we're doing right now. Got to be careful here. He's got a lot of, yeah, I mean, it's very great hitters, so we got to be careful here. Here's Jordan. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like he was about to absolutely crank a home run. What's crazy is that wasn't anything crazy off the bat right there. He just fouled off 3 or 4 pitches. I didn't know anything else I could get by him. I decided to try to hit a backdoor sweeper, and he sat on it. He was early on that swing. Like I said, he was early on everything, so I feel like that was my best course of action there was to hit something a little off speed, and he crushes that. Yeah, Sonny Gray seems very hittable. He just doesn't have good put-away pitches. Let's bring up Joe Dell. I'd like to get through at least one more right here, but I mean, if we keep getting hit around, we'll have to pull him. And then, of course, that shoots out. That's blue release if he does go for. He holds them. He's going to have first and third right here. Nobody out. That's back-to-back-to-back hits. I may need to go to the bullpen here. Don't want to completely lose sight of this ball game. We do got lefty-righty switchy up right here. Probably should go to the lefty here. I don't have a ton of them, though, so I got to be careful. We got 93 pitching clutch. Unfortunately, does not have a good clutch, 88 clutch. So I guess we will go to Matt Strom here out of the bullpen. He does go to the bench to go to Willie Castro here. All right, we're going to let him have the run. We'll take the 2 outs. I'll take 2 outs for the one right there. Attempted to go home and try to save that out, but it's all right. And we pop up to end the inning. Game should be tied right now, 2-2 if it wasn't for the wild pitch, but it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, other than the Jordan home run, which honestly he was early on, I feel like we've been able to manage him a pretty good bit, though he is a good hitter. We knew he was going to put up runs. We got to hit a little bit better. We got to start hitting a little bit better. Bryce Strang slices one back up the middle right there. Go inside out swing from the sinker. About as good as we can do right there on 0-2. Does give us a 1-out single. Brings up Andy in the 9 hole. Let's make a good swing right here and get back to the top of the lineup. Actually, we're going to try to ambush outside for a sinker. If he does go cutter, we're going to try to lay off on it. Want something away. Did not lay off, but that is going to be down the line. That should be a 1-out double. Actually, we're going to keep him at 1. We'll have at the corner right here. Didn't want to risk it. Does potentially set up a double play now, but with Jackson Churio, I feel like we'd beat it out. So we just got to put something in play right here for a good chance at tying this ball game up. Let's go into at least tie up the ball game. Really would like to get over his head. It's not going to, though. That ball was smoke from Jackson. We do tie up the ball game. Here comes Roman Anthony. Would really like for him to get on here to bring up Austin Riley. Roman Anthony was one of our hottest hitters with the silver card. And we are on that sinker, but we are just late. If I was just early, I think that ball's gone. That does end the inning. We got to be better with Roman. That's 0 for 3 with him, but we do tie the ball game back up. We're going to try to get Matt Strom to get through at least one more inning before we have to go change again.
Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Bo Bichette makes a play. Make a throw. Let's go. Bo Bichette. It's a great defensive play right there from him. I literally was about to say I was thinking about changing him out since I wasn't hitting good with him. Makes that play. I think that earned him at least one more at-bat.
Comfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And Matt Strom gets us out of another inning right here. I ended up leaving him in even though he's tired, just to try to stretch out the bullpen a tad more, and he seems to be struggling with him a little bit. He does a great job for us. That probably does do it for him, though. We'll have to go to somebody else next inning. Andy Poggis back up the middle. Is going to be a 2-out single. Puts us first and second with the top of the lineup coming right back up with Jackson Churio. I feel like Outlier he's gotten better with as this game's went along. His energy's lower. He's given up 3 runs, but he has been dotting me. Here's Jackson Churio. Jackson Churio smokes one in the gap. That's going to be at least one.
Here comes Olsen around third.
We're going to stop Jackson at first base. Don't want to risk it throwing a second, which we would have been safe, so I should have kept going. Here comes Roman Anthony again. He's 0 for 4, I believe, this game, or 0 for 3. We need a run here. Come on, Roman. Need a hit, buddy. Need your first hit. He smokes it. It's going to be a line out to end the inning again. That is the third. Man, that's a good swing, though. But that is the third or fourth time, or third time we're going to have Austin Riley leading us off next inning. Golly. Some really good swings right there, though, from our team. Do get another run in. Take a 4-3 lead. All right. A 2-out double right there ended it for Matt Strom. He pitched phenomenally, but we need to go somewhere else. I am going to go to our righty. We want somebody with good clutch here with him on second base. I think we are going to go to Brian Abreu. 4-seam slider sinker. Let's do it here. Try to get one out on Nando. And we freeze him for strike 3. Gets out of the damage right there. Brings up Austin Riley, Nick Kurtz, and Mike Napoli. Let's get some more runs, boys, because we're going to need them. He goes to Eric Gagne, which ironically I also extremely struggle with for some reason. 4-seam, obviously the Vulcan change. Slider, curveball, splitter. But, I mean, no sinker cutter here, though, so. And unfortunately, we strike out with Austin Riley again. He set me up right there with a very slow curveball followed by a very fast fastball, and I was way too late on it. Here's Nick Kurtz, though. Nick Kurtz blasts one. We got a right-hander in there, and he took it. That gives us a 5-3 lead in the bottom of the 7th. Nick Kurtz, first home run on the team. That was huge. He does. Brings out Billy Wagner. Got a 4-seam slider, change-up curveball. And that's a terrible swing, man. That's a terrible swing. I was about to ambush the inside fastball. I didn't get the ambush over to it. I thought that caught more of the plate, and it did not. But we do get one more with the Nick Kurtz solo shot. Not the best inning for me there hitting was, but at least I made one good swing. All right, here comes Bryce Harper, and then Jordan, and then Cal Riley, then Jordan. So we do want to go back to the lefty again here. I think that's going to be Adrian Morjan. We're burning all of our lefties. We might end up having to, if we do get a win or get some upgrades, might have to push towards a lefty. And a freezing sinker right there on the inside part of the plate. Picks up another strikeout for us. Here's Cal Riley. Got to be careful with him and Jordan, the next two batters. We do get him to roll over on a slider, though. Does get us out of the inning. All right, we need a couple more runs. I do not feel comfortable. I know we only need 3 more outs, but I don't feel the least bit comfortable right now. Unfortunately, we grounded to a double play. Oh, could not. I set back on the changeups, did not get low enough on it. That's fine. We will have 1, 2, 3 coming up if we have to go to the bottom of the 9th. Hopefully we do not. So we got one more right here, then we'll bring in a righty to try to close this out. No, he smokes it. Get there, Roman. We do for the first out of the inning. Let's go ahead and pull Adrian. Get out from him as well. Got Joe Adele coming up. We are going to go to the bullpen here. Let's go to, do we want to go to our closer, the new Trevor Hoffman? I feel like we have to. This is a close game. I feel good about it. Let's go to him. Oh, yeah. We got the walkout from our closer right here. I haven't seen this yet. Closing time, baby. This is pretty cool because I've never actually used my closer. He's way out in front. Let's go back to the changeup. Make it really low here. Bounce it. That is a strikeout. Mike Napoli picks up the 99 speed there over there, but we did throw him out. That's 2 outs from the inning. One more out here. It's Willie Castro. Oh. He got on the fastball. 2-out single right there. Really wish Trevor Hoffman would have tried to field that. That was kind of hit hard off the bat, though, so I guess I understand. Oh, no. And we get a bad jump from center field. And then he's going to have him first and third now with 2 outs. It's making it interesting right here, isn't he? And we tie him up to end the ball game. That's strike 3. A little bit of just had to get the nerves up at the end of the game, but we do pull away with a win right here, 5-3, and we get the win. See how many packs we have. I don't expect a ton, but hopefully we got a decent amount. But I'll go ahead and go to our box score. All right, guys, here's the box score. Went ahead and tallied up all the packs. Our hits, extra base hits, strikeouts, everything like that. Everything from hitting. And then we went ahead and moved over to pitching. We also did ground into double play, so that was minus a pack also. Went ahead and added all of that up, and we got our pitching. We did have, after everything, we do have 21 total standard packs to open. I was hoping a little bit more than that, but unfortunately, we did give up 10 or more hits, which gave us minus 5 packs, and we did have 6 strikeouts, which is really rough, which gave us minus 6, but really minus 7, or only minus 8 because 2 of them were with Austin Riley. So that was very unfortunate as well. We did hold them to 3 runs though, which was pretty impressive. Our bullpen came and did a fantastic job. Matt Strom coming in, 3.2 innings, lasted longer than Sonny did. I think if we'd have left Sonny in any longer in that game, we definitely would have lost. It's usually hard for me to pull a starter that early, but I really felt like I needed to. He's making too good of swings. Matt Strom came in and really, saved some of our bullpen. And then Brian Abreu and Adrian came in and kind of shut the door on them. Trevor Hoffman scared me a little bit at the end there, but did get out of it with 2 big strikeouts to close out the ball game, and did somehow get the player of the game honors as well. Because that's pretty cool. I would have bet like maybe Andy, who went 3 for 4, or Nick Kurtz, that big extended home run right there that gave us a little bit more of a lead. A lot of stuff for me to hit though, so was Eric. So I'm happy that we ended up pitching well and getting this win. But got 21 packs. Let's go ahead and flip over to what we are opening. All right, guys, quickly, we do have these rewards from the ranked seasons, so we're just going to go ahead and rip all these real quick because these do technically count for our team. Don't know if there'll actually be any upgrades from this, though, but I guess you never know. Do get an extra pack, so it does post at 22 packs. And there's an extra 5 packs, so that will put us at 27 total packs now. And then a balling pack we get to rip. So we do get a little bit from all of that, so we'll just go ahead and rip that. Well, we do have 27 packs total now, so I do either need to go buy a 20 bundle, or I can trade in 25 packs for a diamond pack, and I think that is what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and trade that in for... Part of me really wants to do the chase pack, just to take a shot at a Cody B. Plus, it is a guaranteed live series diamond, or guaranteed diamond. Another part of me really wants to just go ahead and rip the April Spotlight pack. I don't know if we get to choose the player, but these guys would go in the vault. But honestly, one of these 3 I really don't mind. I really don't want the catcher because we do have Mike Napoli. We did use an upgrade on that. And then obviously Miguel Vargas, he's first, third, and left. So he would have somewhere to play on the team. But who I would want would be Mike Soroka. Love Mike Soroka in this game and love him in real life. I feel like it'd be a good. We need another pitcher. So I kind of want to take a shot at that. But a chase pack would be also kind of nice. Just go ahead and rip that to close out this video. You know what? We got 27 packs, so before we do anything else, let's go ahead and just rip 2 standards. What's the chances we pull a diamond? Wouldn't that be crazy? We do not. We actually pull a gold. Gold Devin Williams, which would have been a great addition to our bullpen if our bullpen wasn't full of golds already. Oh, and our GOAT Anthony Volpe. Yeah. All right, well, these last 25 packs, we are going to trade them in for... We're going to do it for the chase pack. Reason being is because as much as I would really love to rip this pack and try to get Michael Soroka or something, or even Vargas, obviously would love Sandy or South Stewart. Like, it's a 1 in 4 chance of pulling the 91, which means 25%. So, chances are if we, rip a couple of these packs, we might end up pulling like a Sandy or a Sal, but they would have to go in our vault. And we really need the upgrades now. So, I understand the chances are we would pull a one of these 3 right here, which would upgrade our team. But I think I'm going to save that for just a little bit later down the road. Honestly, we got 1 chase pack. I've had it sitting here, and I really want to open it. It's a 1 in 16 chance of on a 90 plus, or the potential Cody Bellinger. But that's the pack we are going to rip to close out this video. Rip this pack, and we'll go look at the team real quick. Let's go ahead and do it. Show me some blue. I will happily throw it in the vault with a crazy pull. But honestly, anything here is an upgrade, assuming it's not a duplicate, and please don't be. All right, here's our diamond. Let's go ahead and rip it. Show me blue. This purple. It is Corbin Carroll, which, yes, is only an 85 overall, but I don't mind that at all. He does play left, center, and right. Decent chance we'll be moving him to center field. Andy Pegas played Pagas, however you say his name, played extremely well for us, though, so, I'll have to take a look at it. But with his speed and good defensibility, there's a good chance he does. His hitting isn't the best, though. Worst case, I mean, even if I do pull some better outfielders, upgrade better outfielders later, he's going to be a great addition to the bench for a pinch runner and defensive substitution. So I'm happy with that pull. Obviously, I did want something a little bit better, but hey, look, that's still pretty great. Not a duplicate, not something that's just completely terrible. So Corbin Carroll, welcome to the team. Let's go ahead and flip back over to our main squad. So I haven't really decided if he's going to be starting next game or not. Y'all will see that in the next video. We also do have one auto upgrade from winning. So we also have to decide where that's going to go. There's a part of me that really did want to bring like an Acuna back. That way he can kind of take our leadoff spot back. I think eventually that is a possibility, though Corbin Carroll does kind of replace that now in his own way. In center field, you know, there's other stuff I want to do. Or, you know, we could upgrade shortstop. Shortstop seems to be a confusing position for us. So that's an option too, I guess. But I know realistically it almost definitely needs to go to the pitching staff. The bullpen played great. We don't have a ton of lefties though, so I feel like lefty could be the move here, or we could go with a starting pitcher and pitch them next game. So there's part of me that wants to put in maybe a starting pitcher also. So chances are it's either going to be a starter or a bullpen guy and as our upgrade for the next video, along with Corbin Carroll might be starting on the outfield. Not 100% positive yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, so anyways, it does end our first video into Diamond Tier. I really hope you all enjoyed that gameplay. That was a little bit more sweaty than usual, I guess, which, hey, we enjoy those 9-inning games that, you know, stay close. We end up pulling it out on. I feel like most of our games we've either, you know, the couple losses that we do have seemed pretty evident by the, you know, 5th, 6th inning or so when we started getting down kind of big. And then most of our wins have came from rage quits or an occasional mercy rule or something. So, you know, it's nice to kind of battle out right there and get a win. But, so that's going to end the video. I hope y'all really enjoyed. Y'all have a great day. Peace out.